Okay, guys, so I want to show you Dwayne again. This is Dwayne. He is a sucker for me getting right in there, right? Just scratching right inside his horn. He is a sucker for scratches. And yeah, he stinks. He stinks like a typical ram. He is a really smelly dude, but the sweetest dude in the whole world. So he follows me around like a puppy dog and will not headbutt, but like bump my leg to get scratches. So, silly guy. Life on the farm. Hi, everybody. Wendy from Fingersticks Gallery again. So I'm going to start off by showing you guys the peacock pour that I did. And I can't get the camera much farther away than this, but here's the really metallic-y side. It dried really beautifully, actually. And then over here is the more green side. And then there's a field of blue, and then the really cool purple at the very top. This sucker, I am actually going to find somebody who likes peacocks, or something, and then I think I'm just gonna put a giant peacock in the middle of it. It's not my style, but it's kind of screaming to me that's what it needs. So, so here is, oop, my camera's trying to fall over on me. Hang on, technical difficulties. So this is a canvas board, and I'm going to do these little tiny cups. We're going to do kind of a totally new and different deal here. I've put cream on the background, and then I also diluted the cream that I'm going to be using with a little more Floetrol and just a little bit of water. I'm going to try to do, if you guys go back and look at the baby dragon pour that I did, I'm going to try to emulate that a little bit with just a little bit of different twist. I'm going to do these little cups in the middle and kind of go like that through the middle. But on the outside, I'm going to try to do like a center swipe. Well, it's going to be like a edge ghost swipe. Try maybe something like that. So the colors that we're going to use, Laguna Apple Barrel, Tuscan Red from Apple Barrel, the bright yellow from Apple Barrel, and burnt sienna, and then I just mix my regular cream. And then in here, this is actually a mixture of copper, the copper metallic from Folk Art, and then the dazzling metallics. I think it's Warren Penny, so it's sort of the same color, it just has a lot more shimmer to it. Okay, so I've got these little creamer cups that I saved. I flipping love them. I've never tried them yet, but they're like the perfect size. Now, I didn't have anything else smaller, so I'm channeling my inner Anna Marie Ritterhoff, and I'm going to use little bottle caps because I wanted 5 and I ran out. So, all right. So this is just my regular mix. It's kind of hard because it's on a small stick to show you, but it's about 2/3 Floetrol and 1/3 paint approximately. So, and then we're just going to put a little dab in each cup. I was doing these pours and I was just putting way too much paint in every cup. And I did spray the cups with a little bit of silicone oil. So there is the spray silicone just to help it release because we're using such a small amount of paint. And I am absolutely okay with it having a little bit of oil. Oh, and this burnt sienna, I did add just a little touch of black to it. I wanted it just a little darker because I think that's what I did with the baby dragon pour. And the colors, actually, I'm using a few colors from my shower curtain. I think I've omitted the orange. I think there was another color, but my shower curtain had some really pretty colors in it. So that's kind of why I'm doing these colors. This is really awesome. I really, really love this metallic because I wanted a metallic feel. I think I used gold in the baby dragon. But the problem that I was having with the dazzling metallics was that it tended to like put a sheen on all of the colors. So it stayed to itself in a lot of it, but it would just add a sheen to everything. So if that's what you're going for, then awesome. If that's not really what you're going for, just be aware that it does kind of add a sheen on everything. It's pretty. Okay. So that is that. So on the edge, so I'm going to move these guys out of the way for a second. So we're doing two techniques in one, really. So on the edge, I'm going to do just my burnt sienna. Actually, hold on. I'm going to use the watered down paint for the background first because I really kind of want it to do what the baby dragon did, and that's kind of like feather out a little bit because it's watered down. I'm going to try to do that again. I've tried to get that look before, right after I did the baby dragon, and I can't really seem to get it to work. I watched my video 3 or 4 different times and to get the consistency right, and I just don't know why I'm not getting that same look. And to be honest, that's why I started videotaping, was because I wanted to remember what I did. Because I had a couple really awesome pours that turned out amazing, and I really wanted to remember how I did it. So that's another good tip for you beginners. If you do a painting and you videotape it and it turns out spectacular, it's a really good way to remember how you did it. Okay, so to my darling subscribers, if you're watching this today, which is Monday, I hope you guys all have a fantastic week. And if you are not a subscriber, then whatever day of the week you're watching this on, I hope you have a fantastic week. So Mondays can be a little rough for some people. All right, I'm going to torch it because I just mixed it and I have a bazillion bubbles and... Huh, a dog hair. Wonder where that came from. Okay. Oh, and really quick, I'm going to do a pour. So this is my little invention. This was the top of a 6-pack 12-ounce can container. This, if I can, you seeing that right? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I couldn't see through the viewfinder. There's a glare. So I'm going to pour. There's 4 little ports through here. You guys might think I'm an alcoholic, but I collect beer tops once in a while. Bottle top on the bottom, screw top can in the middle, and it's going to sit off the canvas like this, and I've offset the holes. So I'm going to do a pour like that and see how that works. Kind of like a modified strainer pour. Okay, so I'm just going to, what am I going to use? Oh, all right. So I want to swipe towards the center. So I think we'll just, I don't want a super heavy line. But I wanted it right off the side because what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some of that cream into the color. Ooh, and it looks like it's starting to fade, which is exactly what I wanted. Okay, what am I going to use? Hang on one second. I'm going to grab a business card. Okay, I'm back. All right, my little business cards. So I'm just going to swipe. that's kind of ugly. I don't like that at all. So this is going to be a test for my bigger canvas because my husband bought me a humongous canvas. It's like 40 some odd inches, and he goes, here, try this. And I'm terrified of it, which is funny because in my beginning videos, I'm like, don't be afraid to be a beginner, and don't, because it's fun to be a beginner. But now that I have this humongous canvas staring at me every time I go into my studio, I want to try something a little bit different. So clearly I can already tell I need to not use that and maybe use my paintbrush that I used last time. So I just used a paintbrush. So I might do that next time. Alrighty, folks. Now here we go. It's not super even, but I guess it doesn't really have to be. Imagine another dog hair. Okay. And there was no oil in that at all either. Maybe we'll do these ones first. I'm tired of waiting. Oh my gosh. And you know what? It didn't even come out. Oh, that is hilarious. Did this come out? Nope. They are not. Apparently, I didn't use enough. Oh, that's so funny. So apparently I didn't use enough oil because it is not releasing, and I don't want to stand here forever. So what I'm going to do, we're just going to go doot, doot, doot. And I think I know exactly why. I've never had that problem before, but I really do think because my paints are in my studio. And my studio, I think right now it's probably close to maybe 60 degrees, maybe 55, 60 degrees. And I brought everything inside my trailer because it was warmer. I'm really thinking that's exactly what happened, is that my paints are just too cold. So don't be afraid to improvise, folks. It's okay. Things happen. Oh, I got a little crazy with Cheese Whiz on that one. Okay, actually, I want a little more, this, was that Laguna? What is that? Yeah, Laguna. All right, then I'm going to put the cups back on top, actually, and then use those as a vehicle to kind of spread them around. So I did another one like very similar to this, different colors though, and I think I videotaped it. It turned out really cool. The whole top section looks just like a dog's face, like a dog's head with its mouth open. It was so cool. So, and then I will so I'm already not liking, wow, it's not moving around at all right there. And I'll see when this is dry, but I'm already not liking the swipe at the top. But this is why we do things, right? To see if they work and see if we like them. So right. Yeah, I'm definitely not liking this. I think if I do it again, I'm going to add some more colors, but I thought it would have a little bit different look to it. So again, this is just a test board to see what I want to do on my larger piece, but I'm going to add much less paint to the top, maybe add a little goldish color. And then use the paintbrush because I just want it to come out just a little teeny tiny bit. In fact, if I can grab it, I'm going to use my B brush next time. This would be great. It's very soft, very fine, and I could just pull it slightly. So I think I'm going to do that next time. So this is going to continue to morph a little bit. I really, really hope that's how my little baby dragon did. So we're going to let this sit for a little bit, and then I will show you what it looks like later. So hopefully it looks great. Kind of not, because my paints were so cold, I don't have a whole lot of faith. So, all right, folks, till next time, I'll be back. Okay, guys, it's been a couple hours and I just came back and it is still continuing to morph, but not at all in the way that I want it to. So I am going to do this again, but I might add a little bit of silicone to the colors, not the background, because that white, since I did water it down a little bit, has taken over everything. So this is going to be a redo, which is fine. It's a learning experience for me as well as if anybody's watching. So I think I did not add the silicone oil to it, so it didn't come up through the colors. And or the colors didn't come up through the white background. So I think that's what I did wrong. Again, it's always a learning experience. So yes, this will be a redo, not a problem. So I hope everybody learned a little bit or didn't. Either way, I learned a lot. So this is not going to be a keeper. But stay tuned because in just a few seconds, there's a little portion of my farm life video attached. So if you want to see the new meat sheep pen, you can. If not, it was nice that you guys could watch. So hope everybody has a great day. Bye-bye. Good morning, everybody, if you're seeing this in the morning, because it's morning for me. So I, again, can't go anywhere alone. That's our Ram Dwayne. And so I'm going out to feed everybody this morning. It's finally having a heat wave. That's Ruckus. He's my pet. So wanted to show you how kind of spoiled we have our meat sheep. So we have 8 lambs. No, 7. Yeah, we have 7 now. And the horses are grumpy. We have 7 meat lambs and a ewe. I think I may have introduced the ewe to you on a previous video. Ah! Ruckus. He probably doesn't want to come in this pen. But our meat sheep are pretty flipping spoiled. So here is, we have a little hoop barn that I just redid with a brand new heavy duty tarp, and it's, Ruckus. I could stand up in here. It's super tall, and they'll be able to get out of the rain and the wind. I had this up before, but the tarp was ripping and it was a little bit low. So they are super spoiled. That's Sis. They're my children because I always carry treats in my pocket. So here's our little meat sheep. They are super spoiled. They're all nice and pretty and clean. So anyway, thought I would show you that, yes, you guys have seen the meat sheep before, but they are super spoiled. They get treats every day, and now they have a new condo to live in until we need to dispatch them, I guess. So farm life, folks. Sorry. Wearing my 12 hat because the Seahawks won yesterday. Yay! So anyway, hope everybody liked my fail video. I don't want to call it a fail. I want to call it a lesson learned because the paints were too thick. The color paints and the background paint was too thin. So wasn't a total fail because I will read pour, but it was a lesson learned. So, was he yawning? Anyway, so I will catch everybody soon. If you have any questions or comments, please post below, and I hope to hear from you. Hope everybody has a great day. Never be afraid to be a beginner, and you will see me very soon.